DJ play that happy music. Make them play that happy music. Make the baby happy music. Make the people sing along.
For being here. Like you know, this is Lagos Urban Water Stakeholders Group meeting to discuss sanitation, to discuss hygiene, and to discuss water. Water is life. Almost like the doctors will agree that is it 65% now of our body contains water. And I know that recently, Lagos battled with the problem of cholera. Part of what caused that cholera was water that were not hygienic in some communities. And we know that we had fatalities from that incident. So I strongly believe that this gathering this morning, citizen-led accountability, and inclusion mechanism for water, sanitation, and hygiene service delivery claim for wash in Lagos is key. And we're in the right place at the right time doing the right thing. Because I believe if we stop talking about water, then we might as well all go into extinction. Because water, we can do without water. I know that in terms of services presently, everybody has got their own borehole. They may, in some areas, not necessarily depend on the government again because of maybe poor infrastructure, maybe inadequate supply. Because I remember growing up in Lagos, that water, especially water corporation, you go to the tap, you open it, it will just keep running. Today, I know that the Lagos Water Corporation still prides itself as the sole agency or the sole company or the sole organ of the Lagos State government, providing about 210 gallons of water per day, and they intend to improve it to 750 million gallons per day. I thought we would put our hands together for them. I know we're not where we want to be, but in some areas they still depend on water corporation. If you go through Mushin, I've been there. I used to be a field reporter for Lagos Television. You will see Lagos Water Corporation pipes in the gutters. Some of them are, out of maybe badly maintained. People will still go there because they can't afford boreholes and because they cannot also afford all those commercial water operators within their area. You will still see school children tap water from this area. So this conversation is key, and I'm happy that you're here. But before we start, we will just do a little self-introduction while we wait for the MD or the ED, at which point we will get started. But in the meantime, good morning everyone. Welcome to this very important key stakeholders meeting on water supply in Lagos State. We want to enhance the governance around water. We want to ensure that when people make use of water, they pay for it. Water is not free, especially now that almost everybody is on band A. So it will need power. I'm telling you, to generate this water, we're clamoring for that. It's not adequate. Thank you very much for being here. My name is Kike Lomotuyebo. I'll just, if I can open it up. So I will start the protocol as soon as the executive director comes in. So, but for now, please let me just pass around the mic while we do our own self-introduction, and then when the executive director walks in, we will take the official protocol. Thank you very much, everyone. Good morning. Let me pass the mic round while we do a self-introduction.
I am Idris Kulimembo, Muhammad Tawfiq, SMC Chairman, Shobolu, Local Government.
Welcome, sir. Eba mi pass it to the next person.
Good morning, House. Names are Reverend Oscar Ikumakwayi, Chairman, Wholesome Healthy Community Initiative.
Thank you very much for being here, sir.
Good morning, Paul. I am Uluwato Intobola. I am the Executive Director of Women Protection Organization, and I'm here to be one of the community member of a group, Lagos State Water Community Stakeholders Group. Thank you.
Thank you for being here, ma'am.
I'm the Deputy Director of Delivery Project Inauguration, and we are representing the Sun community. Thank you.
And I'm representing Surulere community.
Manuel Akiola, I also work for Sanitation Awareness and Development Initiative.
My name is Yola. I'm from the Youth Wing of this country, the National Council of Nigeria, and we represent the national stakeholders.
People and Gender Development Center in Gonzo, Alimosho.
I work with Child Health Organization, working in Agege.
The National Association of Persons with Physical Disability, Papa.
Represent access to government issues and community association.
My name is Paul. In the software of developing and so I work with the Hygiene team.
Center for Community Rights and Advocacy.
My name is Maria Chichiboy. I'm from the Lagos Water Corporation.
Assistant Regional Operations Office, our communities are.
Director for Media and Publicity Lagos Water Corporation.
I'm the Director in Lagos Water Corporation and the head of Regional Business Office, North.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Delivery. I'm a Director and the head of Regional Business Office, West.
My name is Kadia Jitskayo. I am Bakery Shola, the Divisional Director, Customer, Commercial and Community Relations of Lagos Water Corporation.
Executive Director, Wisma Life Foundation. Our offices are in Boshere. Thank you.
My name is Hassan Oluwabola. I'm lead of Community Salvation for People Health Farming and I represent the federal government.
My name is Olushola Akai. I'm the Executive Director of Particular Community Project.
I'm the Executive Director of Delivery Foundation. Thank you very much.
Today, I am very on this side. I'm controlling the world. Thank you.
My name is Falabi Deborah. I'm a representative of the Sudan Oasis Foundation.
My name is Ibrahim Christopher Kadija. I'm the Program Manager for South Africa Initiative for Youth Development.
My name is Valley of Knowledge. At the same time, Chairman, Lagos State Social Mobilization. Thank you all for coming.
of government LUWASH activity in their community to improve accessibility to water, to sanitation. Then the money we spend on going to the hospital to cure diseases will be reduced. Even our economic power will be enhanced because the money we would have used to give to them at the hospital, we'll use it to empower our family, we also use it to empower ourselves. So we can even use it for the education of our children. So it is all interwoven. So I will talk about this thing. And what about so on like my boy, let's see so thank God that we're having this conversation, and it is good that the right stakeholders are in the room, because it is one thing to have a talk and they don't have the right stakeholders. I'm happy that the government people are in the house, the CSO are in the house, and of course the community people who will take ownership of this project are also in the room. So within the next few minutes, we will start. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the citizen-led accountability and inclusion mechanism for water, sanitation and hygiene service delivery, Claim for Water in Lagos. Please put your hands together for me. Advocate for men, women. No, I'm not an advocate for men. I'm advocate for children. I'm sorry. Anyway, gender is also about men and women. So I'm an advocate on health, maternal health, adolescent health, and also child and reproductive health. I'm a writer, I'm a media consultant, and I'm happy to be here this morning. My name once again is Peter Omojuibo, and I'll be your anchor person for this event. I promise that there wouldn't be a dull moment. I will run as fast as possible to ensure that every part of this project is interesting and to get benefit for the time we'll be spending here. I would like to recognize the protocol from the this side. There are three divides here. The side of the Lagos State Water Corporation, the side of the CSO, and of course, the side of the community people. The community people have given their own introduction. We have not heard from Laxo. I know it was said in passing, and of course our host, the Lagos State Water Corporation. I'd like to start from the magistrate of Yoga report, who is in absentia. We recognize him as an absentia, but he gave his approval for us to be here, and that's why we're here. The managing director of Lagos State Water Corporation, Engineer Mokhtar Tijani. Please, everyone put your hands together. Thank you very much. And of course, the executive director herself, the executive director of operations, Lagos Water Corporation, Engineer Omolanke Henning Taiwo. Please put your hands together for her. She would have loved to be here, but we know that Council was moved from the month we used to have it to September, and Council is ongoing. She's presently at Council. Council opened yesterday, and it will be wrapped up today for Committee of Rights of Lagos State officials and also top government functionaries. That's where she is. But I know that it's ably represented here. I would also like to recognize Mrs. Adepeju Ishola, the Divisional Director, Customer, Commercial and Community Relations, Lagos Water Corporation. Please put your hands together for her. Thank you very much, ma'am. Also here, I have on the list of protocol is Mrs. Taiwo Kayode Aziz, the Director of Commercial Customer Care, Lagos Water Corporation. Thank you very much, Customer Service. Mrs. Poluke Ojuwo. She is the Director, Lagos Business Office, I guess, Lagos West. Thank you very much, Water Corporation. Thank you very much. Also on the list of protocol is Mrs. Yetunde Odekumi, also from the Director and also Head of Lagos Business Office, North region. Put your hands together for her too. Thank you very much, ma'am. We also have here Mrs. Kayode Fashola, Deputy Director of Public Affairs Office from the Office of Lagos State Water Corporation. And on the list of the protocol is also Mr. Olusegun Popri, the Assistant Director of Community Relations, Lagos Water Corporation. We appreciate your presence here. Also on the list of protocol is Engineer Mrs. Titi Lola Bright Oridami. She is the Assistant Director, Donor Coordination, and also, you might want to know, and very interesting, the vocal person for LUWASH. Let's celebrate her. Welcome, ma'am. I mean, you are part of our host, and we'll be loving to hear from you how this project intends to run. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I also have on the list of protocol here, Mrs. Sheyi Shobowale, Brand Manager, Lagos Water Corporation. Please put your hands together for her. And the last but not the least, no, not the last but not the least, Engineer Sarumi Muji, Assistant Head, South Regional Operations Office, Lagos Production. Is it production operation? Production, sorry, the apology is mine. Production. Okay, representing Head of South, please, you're welcome. He's wearing 2 hats here. Thank you very much for being here. Have I missed out one name? No, I think we're good to go. Did I get all the protocol right, Mrs. Fashola? Am I done with your protocol?
Just have
This is Onimayo, the Director of Technical Service. Welcome.
Mrs. Onimayo, I did not see you, so please, I will say you, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. Thank you for being here, and we appreciate your presence. All right, let's move on to the protocol of LAXO. Here in this office and seated in the boardroom of Lagos Water Watch is our own Executive Director of Lagos Civil Society Participation for Development. She is also a board member of LAXO, Mrs. Daly Kadri. Welcome. We also have 2 other members of the board of LAXO here. Reverend Bola Noga, please let's appreciate him. Thank you, sir, for being here. And another board member is Mrs. Vicky Oyekere. Thank you, ma'am, for being here. Board member LAXO. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this project wouldn't have been possible without LAXO having also a team member who is managing the team. There's a team, there's a manager managing the team of Claim for Watch, and that is Mrs. Antonia Bakari, project manager, Claim for Watch. Thank you very much for being here. Okay, having run through the list of protocol, Panel Molu, High Shape, Dr. Joseph Omobodale Ogunmola, JP is the father of Maribe, and also the state chairman for social mobilization community. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are done with the protocol. It is now time to go into the meat, the nitty-gritty of why we are here. Permit me to call on our Executive Director, Mrs. Daly Kadri, to give us an overview and her welcome address on the purpose and the reason why we are here.
Say a very warm welcome to everyone. All protocol duly observed.
It's a very long protocol. And such important personalities as well. So it's first of all plenty thanks to every single person here, starting with Lagos State Water Corporation. Just yesterday, Antonia and I were talking about, you know, when you hear cooperation, what we are also experiencing is cooperation. I've experienced the wonderful partnership so far, and I know that this journey, we just met, most of us, and we are already experiencing that measure of partnership. So thank you very much. You know that we are committed to this, so thank you very much for coming. I would like to also thank the community members. I would like to especially thank our banner. Thank you, sir. You know, I've heard about you before I comment. About what we are going to do together, what we are going to accomplish together. I would also like to thank all our babas. I can see them here. Thank you, sir. My heart was very warm when I saw Chief here as well. Thank you, sir. I want to thank everyone from the community. I know that our members, our key members, powerful members, Moses Adewumi, and Mrs. Bumi Tetmola. I know they were in all your communities, and I know they were telling you many things, and thank you for honoring that request. I also want to thank LUWASH members, civil society, that always show. You see, when you say civil society, nobody really knows what that means. You're like, okay, civil society, let's make it. In actual fact, there are people who are hardly recognized, spending their time, sacrificing all efforts to make things work. Many of us stay in our living room, we complain and complain about Nigeria. These are the people that do something about it. So they leave and they come in, they bring their expertise to make it work. So I'm so grateful to LUWASH members that all CSOs for being here and honoring this invitation. Please let all of us clap for each other. Again, we call this session, right? And as we go on in our relationship, we will know even more that this is the citizens-led accountability and inclusion mechanism for WASH in Lagos State. So as we keep going, we keep saying claim for WASH, we keep saying that. And the session here is a Lagos State community water stakeholders group. That is what this is. As a background, LUWASH set up this project because we were interested in intervening. I'll say very briefly to some of us. LUWASH has been around since 2007. We were set up as partners in a partnership mode with Lagos State government to be able to engage and drive everything development so that there are results. We've been doing this and we've been very successful at what we do. We have partnerships everywhere. And all this has been done quietly. We have membership over about 150 members who are quietly doing their work and making a difference. Now, with water, in the water subsector, LUWASH has done some intervention back in 2010. Now, it was a design, a development, and we worked with them. You know Ms. Ransomfiti, some of you. We were trying to design a program that can be sustained in LWC. And we have been through that journey, And it's only till now that we've been able to bring that vision to fruition. So let's clap for us. What is this paying for water really? It's really about increasing access to safe water and sanitation services. And we recognize that to make that happen, it's not just putting water into the pipe. There are many things that need to happen. So LAPSOP is interested in the delivery of it. LAPSOP is interested in collaboration, and this is an example of what we are doing. And we are interested in promoting citizens' engagement. So what do the people want? If we are to protect facilities from them, who is going to do that? If we are going to direct where the pipe should be, who is going to do that? How is the community going to manage the water in the community so it can be sustained? So we are facilitating these conversations for the next 16 months. I think we've done 2 months now. So for the next 14 months. And this group has been established as the group to oversee this project. So what does that mean? It means that the Clean for Wash team will be accountable to you. Everything going on in the community, we will enable you to be part of it, and everything will be reported to you. Your interest, your communication, what you want to see as a difference, we will also communicate to the community. So there's a lot of stories and talk. I'm sure people complaining, some are commenting. We are gathering all of this and channeling it so that all that information will be useful and will help water service provision be successful. So I want to welcome you again to this session. I think Antonia will tell us eventually how many, but I can guarantee you something. By the end of this project, you will have gained a lot in terms of knowledge, skills. You will have gained a lot in terms of results. Now, on a high level, while we are discussing, this team will also be reporting to another group. And some of us are probably aware that there is a technical working group currently in existence. So what is going on here will feed upwards right up to the governor's office. So the intention is to make sure everybody wins. Hello? What did I say? Yes. So everybody will win. Thank you very much.
Everybody will win. Can you please re-echo that? Everybody will win. Thank you very much. Help me appreciate with a clap our own ED, Mrs. David Kadri. Oh, thank you very much. All right, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Up next on our list of agenda is to bring up the LUWASH, is to start goodwill messages. But the next person I'm going to be calling will be putting on 2 caps. Oh no, not 2 caps now. Let's just say headgear. She'll be wearing 2 headgear. So please permit her. She will tell us if she started with purple headgear first, then when she changes her headgear, she tells us when she has changed her headgear. I'll be calling on Mrs. Peju Ishola, the Divisional Director, Commercial, Customer, Commercial, and Communications Relations. She will give a goodwill message. She will also be giving her remarks as the Executive Director. of Operations, Lagos Water Corporation, representing Engineer Mrs. Omonake Helen Tayo. So she's doing two things. Let us know which color you want to start with. Welcome, ma'am. Put your hands together for the Executive Director who is being represented here. Over to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Laptop management and members, CSO partners here, valued community leaders, LUWASH representatives, distinguished guests, and esteemed colleagues. Good morning. On behalf of the management of Lagos Water Corporation, the Managing Director, Engineer Tirani Mukhtar, and the Executive Director of Operations, Engineer Helen Omonake Taiwo. It is both an honor and a privilege to welcome you all to the inauguration ceremony of our newly formed high-level committee of stakeholders in citizens' engagement. Indeed, I'm wearing two caps right now. I'm giving this message as the Divisional Director, but also I'm representing the Managing Director, Engineer Tirani Mukhtar. Today marks a significant milestone in our ongoing commitment to enhancing the delivery please. As I said, today marks a significant milestone in our ongoing commitment to enhancing the delivery of water services and fostering stronger relationships within the communities in Lagos State. As the organization responsible for the provision of water, we recognize that our role extends far beyond the mere act of supplying this vital resource. It is our duty to ensure that our services meet the needs of our communities, while promoting sustainability, transparency, and collaboration. The formation of this committee will therefore underscores our dedication to engaging with each of you, our stakeholders, in a meaningful and impactful way, having together a diverse group of voices, perspectives, and expertise. We aim to bridge gaps, address concerns, and collectively drive positive change. Our mission is not only to improve the quality and reliability of our water services in our communities. We believe that through open dialogue, shared goals, and cooperative efforts, we can achieve outcomes that benefit everyone involved. As we embark on this new journey together today, we encourage each of you to bring your insights, ideas, and enthusiasm to this table. Your contributions are invaluable, and together we will work towards creating a more responsive and engaged approach to water management. Thank you for your commitment and participation. We look forward to a productive and collaborative partnership as we move forward. Once again, welcome, and let us embark on this exciting new chapter with optimism and determination. Thank you.
That was the remarks from the Executive Director, Lagos Water Corporation. Let's put our hands together one more time for Engineer Mrs. Omonake Helen Taiwo.
Engineer Tirani
Engineer Tijani Mokhtar, who has been represented here this morning by Mrs. Bejo Ishola. Celebrating one more time. Thank you very much. Merci. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this point, we would like to take another goodwill message coming from a board member of LAXO, Reverend Bola Noga. Please, let's welcome him with a good applause and take the goodwill message. You have the microphone in front of you, sir.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees of LAXO and having the years now, and any other members of LAXO, I want to welcome you to this meeting. And really, like you have been told earlier, LAXO has been in operations since 2007. And coming to this project, we want to say it is our belief, interest, and expectation that as the project goes on, we will have the same, or we hope to see, as it was of old, when water was available for everybody to see. Like I said earlier, when we had to visit here some times ago, I said when I was younger, I'm still young. Yes. When I was younger, during the area I personally took water for granted. You know, in our house, because coming water will run. Sometimes because I forgot it there, it runs and people say, no, where's the water? But the water keeps running. But gradually, it becomes 4 times a week, 3 times a week, 1 time in 2 months, 5 when dry, and all that. But it's our expectation that as we are developing, as Lagos it is now, it is an expectation of everyone that water will be available for all. So that when somebody is building a house, you'll be thinking of having a borehole in your house. You just have at the back of your mind that you can connect to the government. So that is what was in our minds when we were just considering this and every other issue that surrounds it. The public membership, the various bodies that are expected to involve in water, both on land, underground, so that we'll be able to have coordinated activities in Lagos State that people will be happy having water. So I pray that and it's our expectation that at the end of this project, we will have channeled the calls for a better Lagos State, a better water availability. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Great. The Lagos State Community Water Stakeholders Group, so that we can begin to push our message forward. The Executive Director of LAXO already told us this project will run for 16 months, and 2 out of that 16 months are gone already. So invariably, we have 14 months to achieve this project. And I believe that when there's a will, there's a way. Thank God that the right people are in the room who will help us drive this citizen-led accountability and inclusion mechanism claim for water, sanitation, and hygiene service delivery in Lagos State. From the Lagos State Water Corporation, we have 4 nominees who are right in this room. They know themselves. Mrs. Antonia Bakari, to come in and give us a review of the Community Water Stakeholders Group. Their terms of reference, they need to know before we start on it. So you're almost standing very close to me. Okay. Madam Titi, I'm bringing the microphone to you. She is the focal person for LUWASH in the Lagos State Water Corporation. Please put your hands together as I hand over the microphone to her. Give us an overview of what this project is about and what the Lagos State Community Water Stakeholders Group will really stand for and we're doing in the next 14 months. Celebrate her one more time as I hand over. Thank you.
The LUWASH project itself, which is the Lagos Urban Water Sanitation and Hygiene project, is a project funded by the USAID. That is funded by the American people for the people of Lagos to get access to water supply. And we were looking at how do we do it differently. We've been doing it the same way, funding projects without the participation of the people, and we have always been getting the same results. And the thought is, how do we do it differently? Taking into consideration collaboration, planning, and feedback, which we must agree is very, very key in every project. How do we make sure that we collaborate with the people we are working with? Taking into consideration your opinions, your views, your thoughts, giving you what you want, giving you rather what you need, not what you want. And then how do we plan? Making sure that it is right for purpose, considering value proposition. It is what I want, it is what I need, it is what will work for me, not what I think will work for you. Also, getting your feedback, accountability. How do you hold the Lagos Water Corporation accountable for service delivery? And that was how we came about citizen-led accountability and inclusion mechanism. Making sure that the community is participating in its own projects. It is no longer our project now. It is your own project. How do you make sure that you take responsibility, you take ownership of your project, such that when it is not functioning, when it is not working, how do we make sure that it is working? The CSOs are only like a bridge to make sure that they are bringing the water corporation and the community together. And we want to make sure that when the CSO are not there, Lagos Water Corporation and the utility can begin to work together. Having feedback mechanisms such that you can speak to us, we will listen to you and we will get back to you directly. We want to bridge that gap. We want to close that gap. Basically, that is what this project is all about. Thank you very much.
Wow! You know what? In the office of Lagos State Water Corporation. Okay! I'd like to hand over to Mrs. Antonia Bakari now, who will introduce us to the types of reference and also members of this Lagos State. It's been projected, but we'll share later.
Thank you very much. So I'm going to be standing on the existing protocol. Yes. So, as I said, so I'm going to be talking about the terms of reference for the group, right? As we've seen on the banner here, is the Lagos State Community Water Stakeholders Group. That's what it's called. And as we've heard over and over, the Clean for Wash project has several objectives, and one of the objectives is to strengthen collaboration and partnership between the government and the people, consumers, the community members. That is one very strong objective this project is set up to do. And in line with that this event of today is happening. So what I will be doing now is to read out the terms of reference. Why, so we understand the rationale for this, and give a little bit of background, just as we said. And then a little bit of the scope of work we're expected to do on in this group, Lagos State Community Water Stakeholders. So just quickly, we'll just go to the introduction. The terms of reference will be given to you. In fact, somebody is going to come around now to distribute it. So the Claim for WASH project seeks to establish a Lagos State Community Water Stakeholders Group that comprises representatives from civil society organizations, community members, and staff of the Lagos Water Corporation. This group will serve as a platform for fostering collaboration, sharing insights, and contributing to the successful implementation of WASH-related interventions in communities. The group will complement the existing technical working group made up of the 4 water sector NGOs, namely Lagos Water Corporation, Lagos Wastewater Management Office, Lagos State Water Regulatory Commission, and the Ministry of Environment and Water Resources. So now we're going to be looking at the objectives of this group. So the primary objective of the LSCWSG are to provide a platform for civil society organizations and community members to voice their concerns, insights, and suggestions regarding WASH-related issues. To promote community-driven approaches to WASH intervention, ensuring that local knowledge and needs are incorporated into the project design, implementation, and monitoring. To ensure transparency and accountability in the delivery of WASH services by engaging communities and CSOs in feedback mechanisms. To promote the inclusion of vulnerable and marginalized groups in WASH intervention with a focus on gender, equality, and social inclusion. To support the alignment of WASH project activities with the broader government strategies and sectoral policies. To monitor the effectiveness of WASH programs and provide feedback on the challenges faced by communities. To ensure advocacy for sustainable and equitable access to water and sanitation services in the community. So do we think this aligns with what a group such as this will be doing? Yes. So for us, it's inclusion, about inclusion. These are the people who actually use the services of Lagos Water. And so this will create a platform for them to be able to engage effectively. So the scope of work. So LACWSG will be responsible for community engagement. That's one of their key roles in place. Facilitating consultations with community members to identify key challenges, opportunities, and feedback on WASH-related services. Advocacy. They will advocate for the implementation of community-driven solutions and ensure that the voices of marginalized groups are heard. There will be monitoring and reporting, participating in monitoring visits to communities to gather data on WASH-related issues and reporting on the progress of interventions. Feedback mechanism. They will facilitate the establishment of complaints and feedback channels to improve community satisfaction and enhance accountability in the delivery of WASH services. GESI integration, that's gender equality and social inclusion integration. So to ensure that they'll be promoting gender equality and ensure the inclusion of marginalized groups, WASH-related decision making. Partnerships and collaboration. They'll be facilitating collaboration between CSOs, community members, and other stakeholders involved in WASH activities to foster collective ownership of WASH interventions. And then last but not least, capacity building. Support capacity building efforts for community members on issues related to WASH, such as hygiene practices, water conservation, and complaint handling. And of course, we know that this is not exhaustive. For most activities, it will evolve as the activities begin. So we'll just leave it there. Every member will be getting a copy of the terms of reference. And we'll also be looking at building your capacity to be able to deliver better on this scope of work. Thank you very much. So, call out the members of the community, Lagos State Community Water stakeholders. So when I call you, please be rise, because the next activity will be inauguration ceremony. So stand at Olubumi Francis. God's time, thank you very much. Karim Ayobami for Lagbanyu. Vivian Informa Enesori. Olushola Akai. Please let's clap for them. Ayon Kira Olarotimi Taufi. Chief Joseph Ogumola. Anoka Oluchi. Lady Diki Urema Oyeku. Christiana Olaya Ike Ayuda Taiwo. Sai Komi Rotimi Ose. Ibrahim Temitope Kadija. Ifeyinwa Aiko. Ọpẹ́ Olú Stephen Akinola. Oyin Tẹ́wọ́ Gbadé. Sorry. Great Akoyin. AA staff. Oluwatoyin Ibrahim. MTI Umemon. Ojetundejo Oluwakemi. Olóòrùn Àbọ̀tẹ̀lé Alex. Pastor J.A. Lawson. Deborah Falaje. Solani Ojuri. Hassan Oluwabukola. Kíkẹ́ lọ́mọ Obiebo. Blessing Ọlágúnjọ́yè. Máyọ̀wá Adéníran. Akíntolú Akíntẹ́lúmi. So now I'm going to be calling the representative from Lagos State Water Corporation. So Mrs. Bechu Ishola. Mr. Corporate. Mrs. Taiwo Kayode Aziz. And then last but not least, Mrs. Soluranti Taiwo.
Okay, so thank you. Some of us are standing. There are certain times in life, I said, in those days it wasn't difficult to read, now I'm struggling. So I would like you to,
Yes.
I'm sure you will agree with me that this is serious business. This is serious business. And at the start of this, our engagement together, we are going to jointly, we are going to inaugurate this team and then jointly commit to this team. Can you hear me? Yes. Hello? Hi. Hello? Hi. This is serious business. Please, can I have everyone get a copy of it? Okay, please kindly remain standing. When you want to make an affirmation, you stand with your whole body into the Lagos State Community Water Stakeholders Group. Those of us who have agreed to serve. So I would like you to read with me this statement of affirmation. And I would like you to read it with me powerfully. Kindly repeat after me. I do solemnly affirm. That as a member of the Lagos State Community Water Stakeholders Group, hold its values and principles of transparency, accountability and inclusivity. I will actively engage with the community and fellow stakeholders to enhance water, sanitation, and hygiene services. I will promote the equitable inclusion of all groups. Especially vulnerable and marginalized populations in all WASH-related discussions and actions. I will advocate for gender equity and the application of JESI principles in all initiatives. I will encourage transparency in decision making and service delivery to ensure that the community's voice is heard. I will support the achievement of sustainable community-driven solutions to water, sanitation, and hygiene challenges. And I will monitor the implementation of WASH programs through collaboration and honest feedback. We are going to the last part, and I want you to think about what you are saying now as you repeat after me. With all sincerity. I mention your name. Make this affirmation. Freely. In good faith. And I will carry out my duties with diligence and integrity.
Thank you, Indy. Congratulations. Put your hands together for all the newly inaugurated community stakeholders of water, sanitation, and hygiene in 10 local government areas of Lagos State. Thank you very much. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to bring up the microphone Mr. Kenny Uforiji to tell us the next step. Please put your hands together for me.
Can we clap for ourselves? And you were able to make it. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Mr. Oakland, we need your please. The immediate task and priorities now is to set up the chairman and the secretary for our Lagos State Community Water Stakeholders Group. So, it is the group that will decide. Yes. Can we do that now, or we want us to do it at the next meeting? So we're also looking at setting up our next meeting. We're looking at October, maybe first week or second week in October, but we are looking at October for our next meeting. Then the next thing, we'll set up a WhatsApp group. So please, for those that we don't have their WhatsApp, kindly do that so that we can set up a WhatsApp group. So from there we can be communicating and have our orientation. Should be the WhatsApp group. So we don't, I will still pass a paper around so that you can write the WhatsApp group so we can be communicating. So our next meeting will be October. We'll be having 8 meetings. This is the first meeting, so we'll have 7 more meetings. Hello? So, please, the nominees, kindly be prepared for the next meeting. We want our chairman and the secretary. As the secretary. Thank you very much.
The Managing Director, Lagos State Water Corporation, is represented here. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, indeed it has been a wonderful day, and we are about wrapping it up, but not without taking pictures, because if we don't take pictures, it may not look as if we have held any event here today. So it's time for photograph sessions. I'd like to bring the indulgence of members of the high table to please be upstanding as we first do their own photographs. Thank you very much. Yes. I'm an advocate too. I'd like to immediately hand over the microphone for the closing remarks and vote of thanks. I'll be moving to one of the board members of LACTO, Reverend Bola Luka, to do us the honor of the closing remarks. Thank you very much, sir. Over to you.
All the system of the especially the work that the members that have been operated today. It's a call for service. It's not a call for show. It's work in progress, and we want to see a result at the end of the day. And it's always said in the state, the result of good work is small work. Is small work. And also let the industry know that this is a new good relationship between CSOs and the community and the various entities that are involved. It's not only Lagos Water, other bodies that has to do with the water. So that at the end of the day, we'll experience moving forward in Lagos State as far as water is concerned, as far as relationship with CSO is concerned, and as far as the community relationship also is concerned. So I want to say thank you all for coming. I pray that everyone will get home safely or to our various offices. I know because some will be reporting back to the office, some community members will be going back to their homes. Safe journey to everyone. And for the meetings that you, because they come up for please let's have it to be a contributor. like we probably always say, I see like that. Once you are there, you know, let your impact be felt, and let us see progress. Thank you very much, and God bless you. And the Minister of God, so as the round up, let us share the grace. Please permit me to do that. And the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God, and the sweet fellowship of the Holy Spirit, be with us now and forever. Amen. Surely, goodness and mercy shall follow us. Amen. God bless everyone for coming.
We made, right? We are going to be signing off. Everybody.
Item 7 from here, this entrance.
Hey, that's what I said.
Okay, now.
It's good to see everybody, and I'm really glad introducing you to this project. So this is the Claim for Wash Service Delivery. Essentially, it means citizens-led accountability and inclusion mechanism for water and sanitation service delivery in Lagos. A project that is, ripe, given that, in terms of climate change and then the demand for water and clean water supply. This project is supported by USAID's LUWASH program, that's Lagos Urban Wash, and driven by LACSOP, Lagos Civil Society Participation for Development. So essentially, in this program, we've brought the key stakeholders into a room to start to steer the conversation about Lagos Wash for the next few couple of months, or like 16 months. And the intention is to bring people who are community leaders and drivers, bring in community stakeholders, traditional leaders, civil society members and organizations from different sectors, focusing on gender and inclusion, and having this roundtable with the Lagos State Government's Lagos Water Corporation, so that we can together find a solution to ensure that water comes right out of our taps, clean, healthy water. So essentially, this is the beginning of the journey, and it's a powerful launch. You probably see the videos going around of what we are going to accomplish. So please join us on this journey to success for Lagos State.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ sà, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí lorúkọ yín àti community wọlé ti wá.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ o, ẹ kú iṣẹ́ yìí ní àdúrà wọ́n gbà o. Orúkọ mi ni Chief Dr. Joseph Ọmọbọ́láńlé Ògúnmọ́lá JP, Baálẹ̀ of Marine Beach, Apapa.
Ètò tá a wá ṣe lónìí, ètò lórí ọ̀rọ̀ omi ni. Ipa wo lè rò bóyá ètò yìí máa kó pẹ̀lú ètò ọ̀rọ̀ omi ní community yín ní Marine Beach?
Ètò ọ̀rọ̀ omi tó máa kó ipa, ìjọba ní láti ṣiṣẹ́ tọ́ra àní omi outrightly kò sí omi kankan tó wà ní gbogbo ibi tó ń jẹ́ Àjẹgúnlẹ̀ Marine Beach ìjọra, no pipe borne water. Borehole ní kálukú ń gbẹ́, which is not the best. kí ìjọba kí wọ́n wá tí a lè ṣe sí pipe borne water kó kárí gbogbo wa àìrí omi gidi mu ó ń fa ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àrùn àti ikú òjijì.
My name is Blessing Oladunjoye, and I am a member of the Lagos State Civil Society Participation for Development, a member of an organization as the publisher of BONE Service, and I am here as one of the member of the Lagos State Community Water Stakeholders Group, and I'm so delighted to be here as we're doing the inauguration today. Good morning, sir. What's your name and what community are you representing?
I am Okweluwa Akinla, representing Surulere community.
What are your expectations regarding this project? What do you think this project would be doing, or the impact that it would make in your community, Surulere?
Oh well, Surulere is a community. I mean, it's a middle class, upper middle class in some cases, and yet water is a serious problem, especially clean water. A lot of people have resorted to groundwater sources, and the water is bad. So this is like addressing that issue and making life better by thinking of ways of getting water, if it's going to be government provided, whatever, but getting alternative sources of water that is portable, that is clean, that's healthy for the people.
Thank you. So what do you have for LACSOP and USAID that are implementing this project?
This can't have come at a better time. I mean, water is very basic, and when we talk about development, a lot of times people just ignore water, but water is essential for everything. So addressing this issue is, should I say, thinking in the box, out of the box, everywhere around the box, and making sure it works. So I think it's a very good thing they're doing, and I hope and I pray that they'll be able to finish it. We are really looking forward to the results, to the KPIs, the things that will come out of this, because it's going to make life much more comfortable and even safe for millions of people.
Thank you. Can you say specifically? Thank you, LACSOP. Thank you, USAID.
Okay, thank you, LACSOP. Thank you, USAID, for taking on this and for sponsoring.
My name is Antonia Bakare. I'm the project manager for this Claim for Wash project. And the reason why we are here today is to inaugurate the Lagos State Community Water Stakeholders Group. You know, this group is important for us because part of what we are supposed to be doing on this Claim for Wash project is to strengthen coordination and collaboration between the government and the community. So this group is made up of community members, is made up of CSO groups representing different organizations. So today we are inaugurating them so that they can begin to take on their roles of strengthening that collaboration and partnership between the government. Because in this group also, we have staff and members of the Lagos State, staff members of Lagos State Water Corporation, even those representing the regions. And the idea is that, you know, feedback from the communities will be fed through when they meet together. The plan is that these meetings will hold bi-monthly, and then at these meetings, what we expect from them is that they will take on all the feedback from the community about things that are happening related to water in the community. Things like complaints about water supply, about people's level of satisfaction with water supply from Lagos State Water Corporation. And we expect that this feedback will eventually feed into what the technical working group made up of the government staff who are representing the different MDAs in the water sector. It will feed into what they are doing to ensure that there's continuous collaboration and that water supply in Lagos State remains safe, remains equitable, and is available for everybody. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning, ma'am. Can we meet you, ma'am?
Well, my name is Stella Olubumi Francis, the Executive Director of Glowing Springs Development Initiative, and I'm today being inaugurated as a member of the Community Water Stakeholders Group.
So what is the situation? Which of the community are you representing, and what is your expectation?
Well, on this stakeholders group, I'm representing a Beson community in the Alimosho local government area of Lagos State. And currently,
I've lived in Abesan for close to 10 years, and I know we have a water corporation that has gone moribund. So I'm hoping that by this project, water supply in Abesan will be revived, and that the community members will have access to potable water. I want to appreciate the collaboration between LACSOP and USAID in this regard, and we are looking forward to positive transformation in Abesan community.
Yeah, we are also a civil society organization in Abesan. So what do you have to say in terms of sustainability? Do you hope to, like working together with others to ensure that there is sustainability?
Well, hopefully, fortunately, Abesan is a well-coordinated community. We have the CDA, we have the ERA, which is called the Abesan Residents Estates Association. We have the sector, each sector has their own chairman. So it's our intent to collaborate with all these community stakeholders to ensure that this project is not vandalized and the community takes ownership of it to ensure that the effect is felt by all. Well, like I said earlier, we are so grateful for this partnership between LACSOP and USAID with regards to this water, hygiene, sanitation in not just Abesan community, but in various communities of Lagos State. Is a very good step in the right direction, and we are hoping that it will lead to a ripple effect in the development of the state.
Thank you, ma'am.